No, people judge me for it. Do I care? No, not at all. Not even in the fucking slightest. The stigma on tattoos is a little different now than it was when I was growing up, but still, people judge the fucking shit out of me because I rode motorcycles and I have fucking neck tattoos and hand tattoos and shit. You know, people think I'm a fucking scumbag. Cool. Think whatever you want. Get to know me. I promise you're going to change your fucking tune. Some of the nicest people I've ever fucking met ride Harley Davidsons and have fucking head and face tattoos. Nicest people in the fucking world. So yeah, judging a book by its cover is fucking dumb, and that goes and for every aspect. How was your vacation, bro? Dayman vacation was fucking fantastic. It was fantastic, man. An entire week with my girlfriend down in Florida. We were on the beach. We had fruity drinks. We were out on a boat. We saw a bunch of sunsets.
So now it wants to celebrate my
Paul coming in with that 13 months. Let's go. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we ate a shit ton of seafood. We shot a bunch of fucking guns. That was awesome. We drove to Key West. We went to the Everglades. We saw alligators and a bunch of weird fucking stretch. A bunch of crazy animals down there, and yeah, it was a great fucking trip, man. It sucks to be back in Chicago, I'm not gonna lie. Let me see. My name is Zach. I love Lamp. I love Desk. Nice. I ran some Fortnite customs before the update for the first time, then played Gran Turismo 2 and got hooked at Gran Turismo 2, like the one that was on like the original PlayStation back in the day. So I don't really get really big into racing games. I do love the Forza Horizon series, which they're making a new Horizon, and it takes place in Japan. It's like Horizon Tokyo Drift or whatever. I don't really get into racing simulators, but back in the day when I was like, in the late 90s, I think like, 96, 97 probably, the first Gran Turismo came out, I was addicted to that shit. I know that's like straight simulation, but that's awesome, man. Fuck yeah. I love Limp Biscuit. Dicks, you choose. You love Limp Biscuit, Dicks? Cool, man. Gotta get going. All right, Dad, you're probably long gone. I'm sorry. Gotta get going, but it's been fun, family. Much love, Tin Man. Much love, chat. Lurk, thank you, buddy. What's up, Spin J? How you doing? Good to see you. Girls do have an advantage in the stream world. However, I've also seen girls struggle as much, and guys can definitely grow a community and be successful with all. I'm going to disagree with you. I don't think they have an advantage at all. Do you know the top 10 streamers in the entire world are all male? How is that an advantage? I don't think females have an advantage at all. They have thirsty dudes that want to fucking watch them, so they might have a different audience to tap into. Like I said, I know several very good-looking women that don't get views, that are stuck in like the 15 view range. It's because they're just not networking and their streams just aren't that fucking good. I've seen women with literally just a mirror behind them while they sit on their hands and knees like this with 1,000 viewers making fucking $1,000 a day. That happens too. But that person got her ass out there and got herself, she probably took her, her OnlyFans people or her Instagram page that has 100,000 followers on it already. And was like, hey, I'm going to start streaming now. So she already had that. I honestly do not believe that women have any advantage in the streaming world because I do better than a lot of them. A lot of them. Most of the women streamers that I know, I do better than. And most of the ones that are doing better than me are because they fucking earn that shit. And most of them don't fucking show their shit off. All the women streamers that I watch
I'm here for the game.
Are just wearing normal clothes and playing games or chatting or doing whatever. I watch them because they're entertaining and they're good streamers. I don't give a fuck how hot you are. So I see what you mean, but at the end of the day, I do not believe that women have an advantage over men on streaming. I think it's all about how you approach it, and it's all about the work that you put in. Anybody could do this, man or woman. Hot women might have a different asset that they can use. I might have to use my humor and my outgoing personality and my entertainment value. I might have to use that to gain my community instead of just fucking showing my tits or whatever. But that's a completely different demographic. People that complain like, oh, you're stealing all the views. No, they're not. The dudes that are watching those women are not going to watch you if that woman is not on. They're just going to go find another chick to drool over and throw money at for no reason. You know? That's it. So I see what you mean, Dayman. And there is an argument to be made there. But I am going to disagree with that. I do not think girls, women, whatever, have any advantage over guys. I think there's enough people out there for everybody, and it's up to you as a streamer to get out there and fucking get your viewers. I actually got into it with my friend about that because he said I do well in streams because I'm a woman. He was 1,000% joking, but it gets so annoying hearing that shit. Like, yeah, like when you're in like a Call of Duty lobby, like, go make me a sandwich. It's like, I bet you I'll make a better sandwich than her because I'm a great fucking cook. He was 1,000% joking. Oh, I saw that. Like, I still struggle too, but I also put a lot of work into my streams and prep. Does it always work out 100% of the way I expect it to? Not at all. My social awkwardness gets the best of me sometimes, and I will admit I get quiet at times, completely accidental, but it's tough even for women. Exactly. It is. It's tough for everybody out there. Streaming is not an easy feat. I don't care how fucking hot you are. When you see those women that are bad streamers, and there's legitimately bad streamers that have insane amount of viewership just because they're hot, they didn't just go live on Twitch and be like, hey, look, and then they grew on Twitch. They had Instagram accounts where they're just like putting bikini pictures up or whatever, because those are a dime a dozen. There's a million of them. They probably have, 200,000, 500,000, 1 million followers on there. Now all they have to do is be like, hey, do you want to see me live that's not on OnlyFans? Watch me on Twitch. Their first stream, they're going to have 1,000 people in their stream, So they already did a different type of networking on a different platform and then just brought it somewhere else. That's why those people are good. It's not because they got onto Twitch and people are like, oh, this is a great streamer, No, that's not how that shit fucking works. People like us that start off as streamers that need to build real communities, that's where the real work comes in. I didn't have any social media presence before I started doing this. I have a little bit of one now, but it's only because of this that I do it. Because, if you want to grow on Twitch, you have to have social media presence on other platforms. It's much easier to have that somewhere else and then bring it over here. And I think that's what the brunt of that is. Hey, fuck you. I do what I want. Sounds good, man. I view video games as a way to connect with my kids. My youngest and I play Fortnite together all the time. Great way to connect. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Exactly. I grew up in the 90s where my parents didn't grow up with video games. Video games didn't become a thing until they were adults. So they were like never into them, but they encouraged it. They bought me the systems, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, when that shit came out. I remember the day I got Mortal Kombat. I think I got like a Super Nintendo and Mortal Kombat, like the first Mortal Kombat for Christmas or something. And I was upstairs playing it. My dad came and he watched me and he sat and he watched me like rip somebody's spine out. He's like, Jesus Christ. He's like, that's what video games are now? I'm like, yeah, hell yeah. He's like, all right, cool. Have fun, And then I came down. I was like, Dad, I beat it. I beat fucking, Katara. What the fuck was the boss of the first Mortal Kombat? I don't know. He's like, you beat it already? He's like, that cost me like $50. I was like, no, I'm going to play it 10,000 more times. Don't worry. I'm just letting you know that I'm awesome. And he's like, all right, cool. My parents were always very supportive, even if they didn't understand it. But now that gamer kids from the fucking 90s, 80s, and 90s are growing up and have their own kids, and gaming is what it is now, that's a perfect way to fucking connect with your kids. Why do you think I connect with Sparkle's kids so much? My girlfriend has 4 kids. She waited a while to introduce me. She did it the right way to make sure that we were going to work out. She didn't want to bring dudes in and out of their lives, whatever. Perfect. When she finally felt comfortable for me to meet them, they came to my house and saw this room. Because there's a fucking TV right here with a Series X, a PlayStation 5, a Switch, fucking all this shit, gaming PC. They saw this and they were like, you're dating the coolest man on the planet. I'm like, I told you. And she's like, Sparkle's not into this shit. She's not a nerd like this. Well, she is in different ways, but she's not into gaming and like streaming. She doesn't really know anything about it. It's not really her thing. But her kids fucking loved it. And they were like, so they think I'm the coolest guy in the world. I'm like, hey, as long as fucking 10-year-olds think I'm cool, I'm all right, So yeah, it's a great way to fucking connect with your kids. That's me with social anxiety. I'm still getting through. I know our conversations bounce around a lot because I talk about things and then somebody comments on it and then I get to that comment 10 minutes later. So we bounce around a lot, but you just got to bear with me. That's just how it goes around here. That's me with the social anxiety. I still get through, but I feel like I've gotten better the more times I stream. My friend Mod has noticed. Yeah. No, you'll notice. People will notice. It'll help. It's a good thing. Just keep doing it. Keep going. I did the 1 chip challenge. It was brutal to taste. See, I won't do something like that. That's too much. Like that's way too much. I don't need my heart rate getting higher. I already got a pacemaker and stuff. Like I can't fuck it. The taste was nasty and made me sick. It hurts coming back up too. Yeah, see, I'll try hot sauce and all that stuff, but I'm not going to do something like the one chip challenge that's just like ridiculously over the top novelty hot. You know, they pulled that from the shelves because some kid died. I don't know how you die from that, but yeah, some kid died. They used to, the 7-Eleven by my house. They used to be able to go there and they used to sell it at the counter. I had a blueberry hot sauce on a cheeseburger, and it was heavenly. I love hot sauce. Like, I love it. I think I put it just like a regular hot sauce fucking pack, like variety pack in there. So if anybody wants to buy that for me too, I will put hot sauce on everything. I love trying new flavors, even if it's not necessarily, hot sauce to me doesn't have to be super hot. Like a little bit of spice is nice, but flavor is what it's all about. I don't like hot sauces that are just hot for the sake of being hot. That's no fun to me. If it's really hot, cool. It better have fucking flavor to it. So yeah, something like a blueberry hot sauce and like mango. Like I had this fucking mango hot sauce. I fucking ate that entire bottle in like a week because I was putting it on fucking everything. So yeah, I love me some hot sauce. It's so fucking good. It's supposed to be the high 30s, low 40s by Friday. Welcome to Chicago. Yeah, and you know how nice 30s and 40s is going to feel right now in Chicago? It's going to be like fucking springtime. It'll be fantastic. I never hurt myself on pogo stick, amazingly. Skateboards and rollerblades broke mad bones. I used to be a skater, believe it or not, for as big as I am. I used to be a skateboarder. Me and my buddies would take the bus down to the movie theater because behind it there was like a really good area to skate, and people would yell at us and shit. It was fun. I used to be a skater too. Never hurt myself seriously. Never broke anything skating, but obviously a ton of fucking scrapes and bruises and all that. Wombat's still here? Fuck yeah, I don't know how long ago that was, but I appreciate you. Okay, conference call over. How's everyone doing today? Let me just start over, Pyro. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing fantastic. I feel fucking great today. Great. I'm going out to dinner tonight too. Sparkle's friend married a Scottish guy, and they're here right now. They're in America, and I guess we're all going out to dinner. I have no idea what we're doing. I just tag along, so that'll be fun. I get to do that tonight. And I like him, too. He's a nice dude. I'm going to their wedding next year. It was supposed to be this October, but they postponed it till next March. So, I mean, they're already married, but they're having, like, the ceremony thing in Scotland next year. They had to get married first so that she could get her visa to move there and shit. I don't know. It's a lot. But anyways, I get to go out with them. But it's 2 or 3 of her friends and their husbands and then us. But I've met their husbands, and they're actually cool. And so all the girls can, like, do their shit, and I can just talk to these dudes. So it should be a good time tonight. Also, my car's broken, so she's going to have to drive. I'll drive if she wants to drink. I'm not drinking at the moment, so. Damn, Wombat, you ain't sleeping yet? Ain't it like 4 a.m. for you now? Oh, shit, where you at? You in Australia, Wombat? I'm assuming because wombats not only have square poops, but they live in Australia. Also, if you're still there, Wombat, where in Australia are you? And I love Australia. I went there last March. It was almost a year ago now. It's crazy. I went there last March by myself to go see Pantera and Lamb of God play at Knotfest, and it was awesome. I was just in Brisbane for a week. Fucking loved it. Loved every second of it. It's almost 4 a.m. here in Australia, so won't hang around too long. Understood, man. Understood. If you're already gone, I apologize, but...
I'm here for the gangbang.
You know what? I don't want to listen to this song right now. Okay. Ooh, shit, some fucking Meshuggah? This is this is a testament to the stamina of this drummer right here. Meshuggah's coming to Chicago too. I've never seen him before. I literally just want to go so I can watch this dude play this song. I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea, but the skill it takes to play this song on the drums is like in the metal world or in the drumming world anyways, this is up there. What's up, Pineapple? How you doing? I listen to heavy metal, and I swear I'm the most fragile, emotional person you will ever meet. But I'll rock out like there's no tomorrow. Yeah, I go to heavy metal concerts all the fucking time. It's one of my favorite things to fucking do. Nothing but good people. I don't do mosh pits anymore because I'm fucking old and diseased and broken. But when I used to, when I was younger, for 20-something years, I there's etiquette in the pit. You get knocked. The people think mosh pits are just violence. It's not. I mean, it is that, but there's etiquette. There's rules. You get knocked down in a pit, you've never been picked up faster in your life. You will not get trampled. The second somebody goes down, a circle forms, and we lift that person up, or they lift you up faster than you fucking fell. People will take care of you out there. You don't throw fucking punches. You don't cheap shot people. Shit like that. They're heavy metal people are actually really fucking nice. Some of the nicest people I met are covered in tats and piercings. Some of the shittiest people I've met go to church every Sunday. Boom, Tara. Fucking boom. Right there. That's what I'm talking about. And those are the people that judge people like me. People who, that are all fucking perfect. The perfect family type people, blah, blah, blah. Judging someone like me for having tattoos and listening to heavy metal and all that. Just judge. And then behind closed doors, they're the worst fucking people on the goddamn planet. So I grew up in Chicago, right? I went to Chicago public schools, and we were close to the suburbs. And there's some really rich suburbs not far from us. One suburb in particular has a school that we used to fight all the time. So they would literally cross the boundary into Chicago, come to our park. They were the rich kids, and we were just the fucking the regular Chicago kids, and we would fucking fight. We would box them and shit, and just get into fist fights, because that's what we did when we were fucking teenagers and kids, But they always looked at us like we were the fucking scummy Chicago kids, oh, you're the public school scumbags, These kids were all fucking ODing on heroin. And date raping people and going to fucking jail and shit and having their rich parents bail them out of everything. They were the worst fucking people on the fucking planet. And we all just came from good families and had a good fucking time. So that's usually the way it goes. Silver Surfer, I'm sorry. I saw you're a first-time chatter and I missed it. I apologize. Seen your name on your truck while I was at the doctor's yesterday. Let's go. Hey, Roguestar, thank you for the resub. 7 months, bro. Dude, Silver Surfer, please tell me you're still here. I'm so sorry that I missed your chat. So that was my dad. That was my dad's truck. Hey, Dad, did you hear that? Somebody saw your truck at the fucking doctor yesterday. That is amazing. I live in, I'm here. Nice. Fuck yeah, dude. So I'm assuming you live in Bradenton, Florida somewhere or in the area. I was just down there last week. I just got back last Thursday. My girlfriend and I live in Chicago. My dad and my sister live in Bradenton. So I was down there visiting them, and I actually took that truck. I drove that truck to Key West for a couple days. And every once in a while, somebody comes in here and fucking sees it. But yeah, that's my dad's truck. So if anybody doesn't know, the back of my dad's F-150 says the Tin Man on Twitch and then banned pineapple on pizza. Let's get some banned pineapple on pizza emotes in here. So that's awesome, dude. Thank you so much for following off of that. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you a streamer yourself? You just a viewer? I know you live in Florida. How's the weather? Sorry, it's been cold for you guys. The last 2 days I was in Bradenton was cold, but it's freezing. If it makes you feel any better, it's 8 degrees and snowing in Chicago today. So, but that's awesome, dude. Thank you. And my dad is actually having surgery on Friday. He's got a broken ankle and a fucked up toe. So. He's having surgery, so that's why he was at the doctor. So that's crazy. That's awesome. I love when that... Dude, promotion, guys. That's all it is. Promote your shit on your car. I have business cards. You guys know that? Do you guys know that? If people ask me what I do and they know what I'm talking about or they're interested in it all, I give them a business card. And I've had people come in here before and be like, oh, you gave me your... I met you here and here, and you gave me your card. It reminds them, especially if you're out and people are drunk or something, and they're like, dude, you're a streamer. That's so fucking cool, blah, 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 all this shit. They're not going to remember that tomorrow. But once they dig through their pocket, seeing how much money they fucking spent, they're going to pull it out and be like, what the fuck is this? And they're going to see the card. Boom. They might come in. Promote the shit out of your stuff. Pelicanon. Hydrate and a stretch. You got it. Sorry, guys. I do apologize that I'm so far behind on chat. So if I miss your stuff, I promise I'm not ignoring you. Oh, God, that felt good. I fought a pelican last week. We were in Isle Morada. Feeding the tarpon, and the pelicans were jumping out trying to steal our buckets of fish. So I was like, come on, get out of here. It was fun. It was awesome. All pelicans are named Melvin, by the way. Unlark, welcome back, Mel. But that Silver Surfer, thank you so much. Also, you want to see one of the coolest Silver Surfer? I'm assuming you're a Silver Surfer fan. You want to see one of the coolest silver. I collect comic books. By the way, we give away a rare comic book every fucking month. So for every $10 you donate to the channel, donate up there. Yo, Strat coming in, gifting a sub to Silver Surfer. Thank you. Every $10 you donate will get you one entry to the raffle at the end of the month. This month we are giving away a X-Men Demon Days #1 special edition cover. There are only how many? 400 of these printed. This is extremely fucking rare. So you can win that. But I am going to go grab something off my wall really quick because I have one of the coolest Silver Surfer fucking comics ever. I'll be right back.